Hello friends and welcome back. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John and this is Foundation. Okay, we're carrying on from where we left off last episode. We've just got a couple of new villages in and it looks like we've got a merchant on its way. There they are. What do you want, merchant? Wood for the elders. The elders are looking to repair a few bridges across the region. One of their merchants noticed your wood cutting camps and wants to make you an offer. They want 50 wood, and they'll give us 75 coins. We've got not a lot of chance of improving that, so yeah, well, let's go for it. We've got 156 logs in storage. Well, actually, we've got 100 in storage, but, you know, now we have fewer. There we go, we've delivered that, 75 gold. We're now up to 83 coins. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, we are building another lumber camp, which is... Oops. Zoomed in a bit far there. Up on this side of the village here. I've already marked in this area to clear out the trees. So we'll clear this space up. And we can use that for all sorts of stuff. But primarily, we can use it for our manor house. I want to put our manor house up on this rise here. Ideally. Yeah. Just at the moment, let's have a look at our progression tree. We can unlock it. So we should probably do that. So that's used, you know, some of our coins. It's fine. It's all good. Oh, hello, what's this? Advice, collecting taxes. The villagers were concerned they might not have enough coins to develop a prosperous village. After much deliberation, they decided to build a tax office and contribute by sharing some of their earnings through a house tax. I mean, we're doing that anyway. Our manor house has to have a Great Hall tax office and bailiff office. And we have to enact residential taxes over here. So, I mean, there's nothing there that we're not already doing. Except the tax office has to have a manor tower minor. But that's optional anyway. But we'll do that. That's fine. Now, we have not a huge number of planks. Trading-wise, let's have a look. Where are planks? There are planks. We're selling all over 25. I'm going to push that up to 50, I think. Yes, I'm going to push that up to 50. So we'll have at least 50 planks in storage. Doesn't look like we've got any traders on their way in. I think they come from this direction. Yeah, this is the direction that people arrive from. So let's chuck in some woodcutters over there and they'll start clearing out that land. Kind of think we're going to need more warehouse space. So we can either build another warehouse or we can look at upgrading our storage. So that gives us additional space. Maybe, or we get the stonemason hut, which gives us an additional trade resource. Decisions. Or we can unlock tooling. Difficult. Don't know yet. Let's not do it just yet. We'll hope for a bit more money coming in. We're looking to fill our refined food need, and at the moment, where are we? There's only a minus 2% on that, so we just need a couple more people to come and pick up some refined food, and that will be completed. Because we are providing meat for them. We currently have 41 meat. We have 2 in the village market. Not ideal. But we could get more in there. Oh, there's 1. Yeah, we're still at minus 2%. All right. Well, hopefully they'll be able to come and pick some up sooner or later. Got someone bringing over berries. I can't see... Oh, there's the stall holder for the meat. Just there. Just off to get some more. So that's good. So hopefully that will be cleared up fairly soon. Yeah. All right. Okay, what have we got? We've got 2 unemployed villagers and 2 days until we get some more. So ideally, if we're building up here, I'd want to put in a builder's hut up here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to tuck it over there. And we'll put 2 builders in to start with. We'll find our other builder's hut, which is here. Nope, that's a forester camp. There's the builder's workshop. We'll take 1 out of there. And we will add them in there. Okay, let's think about building ourselves a great hall. So, Manor Hall Minor, we don't have a lot here. I mean, these are basically the building things we have. We do want to think about Splendor, because that's how we, if we have a look at our progression, that's how we increase to the next level. We need 10 prosperity, we have 19, but we need 25 labour splendor. Currently we have 5. Not ideal. So, let's start with a... Oh, there we go. That was the food being done. Okay, let's start here. Thank you. I'm going to bring it up. We do want this to be fairly impressive looking, so... I'm going to... yeah. Alright, we'll have this one lower then. How's that? That's not too bad. Kind of lines up. Not great, but it will do. The Manor Tower Minor is for the tax office, so I'm not going to bother putting one of those on. Narrow chimney, short chimney, heavy chimney, or reinforced chimney. These own... that takes polished stone, so we can't do that one. Let's have a narrow chimney. And we will stick it on... yeah, just there, I think. Just there? No, not there. That looks silly. Let's put that on there. That's... that's all right. We'll need an entrance, so we'll stick ourselves a large manor entrance on the front there. Okay, that's more than we need, but let's get ourselves some other bits and pieces on here as well. Let's get ourselves a passageway on the side, and we can bring that right up. There we go. That looks all right. Weather vane will have to go on top of... oh, can we put it on there? Yeah. Go on then. We'll stick one on there. Not entirely happy with that. No. No, you know what? I'm going to put a major tower on as well. We'll stick that on this side. Bring that up. We'll grab our weather vane. And we'll stick that on top there. That's a bit better. What else do we have? Stables, stable fences, woodsheds. Alright, let's put these around the back. So we'll have a roofed stable. Just off to the side here, I think. Yeah. A stable fence. Let's put that on like that. That's okay. A rustic shed, a wood shed. Yeah, we'll need a wood shed, won't we? Let's put that around the other side. There we go. And a rustic shed. I suppose we can stick that next to it there. What does that give us? Plus 13. It's not enough. But that's just the manor house itself. We still need the bailiff office and the tax office. So, unfulfilled requirements. All right, what do we have that's unfulfilled? Oh, yeah, all right, the visitor location. My bad. We'll stick that right in front of the doors, just there. There we go. Now, obviously, that's going to take a fair amount of time to build. We need 147 planks. We have 91. 80 stone we have. 29 tools we don't. And 5 wood. I mean, we can do that. So it's going to take a while to produce the planks for that, but we'll set that off and get that starting to be built. Oh, we got some folk coming in here. We've got something over here. Promoting villagers. Your hard-working serfs believe they are due for promotion. Once all their needs have been fully fulfilled, a villager can rise to a higher status. Commoners and citizens provide for the village in new ways, but have additional needs. Let's not worry about that for the moment. We'll promote villagers when we absolutely need to, and not before. Okay, so we are starting clearing out these trees here by the looks of it. We haven't got very far, but then they've only just started, really. So I'm going to play on for a little while. We don't have a lot of money, but hopefully when we get some traders in, still no sign of traders, that will improve. Ideally, we'll get over 50 coins, and then we can unlock the polished stone workshop, which I think is 50. Where are we? Yeah, 50 gold there. All right. Let's spin on then and see how we do with that building project. Okay, we have a trader coming in, but it's not going to do us a lot of good because we don't have anything we can sell. We only have 27 planks in storage. So if I pause that for a second, let's drop this down to 20. And they might be able to pick up a couple if they are still in storage once the merchant gets there. Somebody might come along and take them for the building project, but we'll see what happens. Let's zoom into our storage there. Are you going to buy anything? Are you going to buy anything? You're just standing there now. No, you're just wandering off. You didn't buy anything. Well, pants. You going to buy anything in the granary? No, you're not. You're just going to leave now, are you? All right. Well, to hell with you then. We've got another villager turning up though, so we'll get them in. And we're now getting housing insufficient. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do about that at the moment. Come on in. No, we don't have a huge amount of space available for more housing. So ideally we'd want to upgrade this housing. And to do that, yeah, we need patrols. I mean, that one has light fortification. That one can, in theory, start to upgrade. We don't have any decoration yet because I need to unlock that as well. Which is another 50 gold. Don't know. Not a lot we can do though. I don't want to put any housing in here because obviously we've got the sawmill, which has a sort of negative impact on any housing around it. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll leave it for the moment. Again, we could expand this way, but I don't really want to. Tell you what. Let's expand that way a little. Want to be careful because there is, if I zoom in, there is iron in here. We don't want to put housing in too close to the iron deposit either, because I assume that is going to have a similar area of negativity around it. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. We've already started with the manor house. As you can see, that's going up reasonably well. Oops. We only need another, what, 40 planks. Stone we're fine for. Tools. Yeah, we're going to need to buy some tools in, unfortunately. Logs we're okay for. Alright. Alright, that's fine. I guess all I can really do is spin on again. That's already full of logs. Not ideal. Would another sawmill help us? Possibly. Let's pop another sawmill in. So that will increase our production of planks, which, you know, increases our trade resources. So hopefully that will increase both the construction of our manor house and the amount of money we have. Maybe. Don't know. We'll see. Well, as you can probably hear, we've got a courier on horseback approaching by the sounds of it. Our sawmill is nearly complete. That's just the finishing touches going on there. Now, where are you going to go? You're going to go to the village centre, or are you going to go to the... You're going to the Great Hall. All right. Let's head up there and see what you've got to say for yourself, shall we? Come on then. What do you want? Earning influence. An isolated community of fishermen is looking for a kind-hearted builder. They need help constructing a bridge to connect their village to the rest of the realm. They don't have much to offer, but they promise to spread the word about your generosity among labourers. We've got a 90% chance of getting a blueprint done there. Yeah, go on. Influence earned. Well done. You helped the small community build a bridge. They promise to spread the word in return. Oh, you're a bit posher, aren't you? Look at you. A message from the kingdom. The kingdom acknowledges your hard work in establishing your settlement. Thanks. 100 coins? Ooh. Thank you very much. Let's get some serfs in the sawmill there. Okay, right. We've got some money now. So, let's pause. And, yeah, I don't want a mandate. I want progression. Okay, I am going to unlock the stonemason hut. So that's 50 of our coins gone already. And we will build one of those immediately. We need 8 tools, which we just about have, even though they're being used for the manor house. 10 logs, 5 cloth, which we can do. All right. I'm going to put that in right there. There we go. We are now almost skint again. But that's okay. So we've got more planks being produced. Sooner or later we'll have polished stone being produced, but that produces very slowly. I think you ideally have a commoner in there. We don't have any commoners at the moment, obviously. So they produce very slowly. Ideally we'd want a couple of these, but, you know, money. Okay, how are we doing up here? Pretty well, actually. We still need... Yeah, we still need basically the same. We haven't bought any more resources. Fair enough. All right. All I can hear is hoofbeats. Have you gone, courier? Sounds like it. Right. 2 more villagers on their way in. I'll welcome them in and we'll proceed. Well, it's all go. We've got another merchant. What do you want? Loaning tools. Wealthy benefactor learned of your village's recent struggles with tools and coins. They've graciously offered to lend you the necessary tools to help your community flourish. However, they will eventually expect repayment. Okay, so we'll get 25 tools, but we'll need to pay 200 gold coins eventually. All right. Sure. That will certainly help us, at least. Our stonemason is built. So we can close that down. The issue, of course, is we don't have anywhere at the moment, oops, to store said polished stone. Which isn't ideal, obviously. We'd like to enlarge our storage capacity. But I guess we're going to have to wait for... Yeah, we're going to have to wait for a trader to come in and actually buy something from us. I've not seen another one since that one wandered in and didn't buy anything. So hopefully we'll get one turn up sooner or later. You'll never guess what. We've got a courier. What do you want, courier? Influencing others. The fishermen are thankful for the blueprint, as the bridge will help bring their community to the forefront. As thanks, they would like to trade a fair number of fish for some of your stones. 25 stones for 50 fish. Yeah, alright, we can do that. Where are we? That's the one we want. Have some stones. Thank you. 50 fish. We'll not bother putting up... oh, there's a trader coming. We'll not bother putting in a market stall for that yet. Well, I've lost my village. There we are. We'll not bother putting in a market stall for those just yet. We'll wait until we've actually got access to this lake and our own fishing set up. All I can hear is that courier's horse. That's very loud. I'll see what I can do about that in the edit. Yeah. We don't want to put in anything like a stall just yet for it because we don't have anything other than those 50 fish to sell. And once they're gone, that market stall is going to be useless until we can open up our own fishery. Okay, let's spin on till this trader gets here and hopefully we'll have a bit more money once they've been. Okay, here they are. Are you going to buy something? Yes, excellent stuff. Right, immediately pause. Progression. I want to unlock storage improvement. There we go. That's almost all of our money gone, but... Thank you. We should be able, in theory, to put in some more storage. I'm going to put it in... Yeah, I'm going to put it in back there. And I'm going to push back the... Oh, okay. Where's my forester gone? It's over there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to push back the reforestation area just so that we're not crowding that too much. Okay. Are you going to buy anything from our granary? Apparently not. No, you're not. Okay. So once this is built, at least we'll be able to store some more resources. We'll put some more logs in there. And we'll put the polished stone as well. Let's have a look. Where are we? Polished stone we will sell all over 15? Maybe? No. All over 10. That'll be enough. Okay. We've got another trader. Or is that the same trader just leaving? I can't tell. I think that's the same trader just leaving. Yeah. All right. Excellent stuff. Right. What are we looking at for our manor house? Only a handful more planks, handful more stones, couple more tools, which we have, and then it's done. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Then we can put in the bailiff office and the tax office. Right, we're just waiting for the last set of tools to be bought, which is on its way. Don't know how far... Oh, there we go. Sendina is bringing the last set of tools. So in theory, they should be finishing off the last bit of building there. Okay, we've also got a message here. Advice, progressing with the estates. Your village has caught the interest of the estates of the realm. They anticipate splendid monuments, which will undoubtedly define the future of your people. Who will you oblige first? The kingdom, the clergy, or the labourers? Wow. We're only building labour monuments, really. Splendour for labour estates 25 or more. Tier for estate labourers over or at 2. Well, once we get 25 Splendour, that will push us up to tier 2, won't it? So let's go for that. We've got quite a lot to do here, but that should now finish this off. any second now. There we go. That's done. Right. Now, we also want to build a tax office. Yeah, so we want to build a tax office. This needs, where are we? A Manor Tower Miner. Manor Tower Miner. And we can put it literally anywhere we want. So I think we should put it down here. Maybe down here? Or maybe in here. Yeah, let's put it in here. We'll bring that up. Not too much. Don't want to be ridiculous about it, do we? We'll give it a manor boudoir on the side. Make sure it's not encroaching on the path. And then a simple manor entrance on there. And we'll give it a weather vane as well. There we go. Okay. So we also need a bailiff office, but we haven't unlocked that yet. That is in tier 2 progression. So we'll have to wait until we've got the Splendor. We've got 24 Splendor. We just need one more. So typically, we didn't have quite enough Splendor for our manor house. But that's fine, because once the tax office is built, that should push that up. We've got 6 unemployed villagers at the moment. I don't think we'll take in any more just yet. No, I think we'll leave it for the moment. How are we doing for everything else? Planks, we've got 95. Polished stone, we've already got 4. That's slow, but it's a start. Tools we're not doing great for, obviously. We're not producing them yet. And money we're doing terribly for. Well, that's all right. Okay, I'll spin on till that tax office is done. Okay, well, this is nearly complete already. We've just had a trader turn up, and we've now got no money. Oh, 75 money. There we go. 25 meat. There we go. We've done that. Okay, so we need to assign tax collectors. Let's have a couple of tax collectors. We need to increase taxation. All right, we can do that. Where are we? What have we just done? Advice followed. You progressed with an estate. Yes, we did. Thank you. So, the royal book, we want to increase taxation. There we go. And we just need to make a profit of 10 coins. We should be able to manage that. What's this? First tax office. A tax office now stands in the village, promising order and prosperity. Though some villagers might grumble, they know their coins are paving the way to a brighter, safer future for all. Ooh. There we go. We've gained ourselves some influence as well. And we have 74 coins, and we have a merchant. So let's see what they want first of all. Improving trades with Northbury. Thanks to your increasing trades, many folks are now looking to settle in Northbury. Yet the village struggles to feed the extra workforce and asks if you could send them much needed bread. No, I don't have any bread. The neighbouring village will expect you to eventually help them by sending resources through a mandate. Now, I might help you later. Since we're not producing bread, there's not a lot of point in doing that, is there? Okay, so we now have a tax office. We need a bailiff office. So let's have a look at the progression. Nope, not mandates. We don't want mandates. Progression. There we go. 5 influence to unlock that. Absolutely happy to do that. Right. Village fortifications will be useful. Manor house architecture. I mean, all of this is going to be useful eventually. Let's stick with the bailiff for the moment. And up our manor house. Here we go. Oops. I was already selected it. We will add in a sub-building, a bailiff office. And it doesn't have to be huge. I'm just going to... yeah, I'm going to put it up here. There we go. Up at the back. And with a simple entrance on it. And requires light fortification. That provides light fortification. Come on, snap on. There we go. We will bring it up a little bit. Do I want to put it there? I kind of want to put it on the back. And we'll stick a simple vestibule on the side, like so. And in fact, we'll bring this up just a notch. There we are. Yeah, that will do, I think. Okay, so what do we need for that? 61 planks. We have 75. All right. 24 stones. We have 116. 12 tools. We have 2. Not ideal. But we got another message. Mandating the bailiff. Villagers believe we are prosperous enough to be supported by a bailiff. This nominated person will handle critical tasks, such as prospecting nearby deposits and petitioning the estates on your behalf. Build a great hall, we've got it. Build a bailiff office, we are. Assign a new bailiff, we'll be doing that. And complete the mandate, influence the labour estate in your favour. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all stuff we're going to be doing anyway, isn't it? Okay. Okay, right. Go on, we'll get one more in there. So we've got 5 unemployed villagers. Oh, we've got our extended warehouse up here. I've put in additional storage for planks, additional storage for wood, and then our polished stone and our cloth. Let's have a look. How much? 10 wood and 5 cloth. Go on. Yeah, let's have a market tent on there, because that will increase the storage of that market stall. Okay, right. Let's spin on. Tools are going to be a problem, aren't they, really? We are buying them in, but we need 10 more. I think they cost like 6 each. So we'll need 60 coins to get them all. Yeah, alright, I'll spin on until that manor house, or the bailiff office, is a little bit further along. Okay, there we go. We have followed the advice on raising taxes. Excellent stuff. Profiting from taxation. It seems your treasury has been low on coins lately. Some of the villagers suggest temporarily increasing taxes until the treasury improves. No. No, I think we're all right. I think we'll leave it where it is for the moment. It's not bringing us a huge amount, but it's bringing in enough and it's not impacting our happiness too badly. I think if we want to do anything, we might want to discuss a levy. We've got 87% happiness because we've got a minor drop because of a refined food shortage. Although we do have refined food in the market. So hopefully that will sort itself out reasonably quickly. Okay, so the bailiff office, yeah. Yeah, that's not really doing anything at the moment. We've got everything except the tools that we need. Hello, what do you want? Wood for the bishop. Bishop is looking to build a few chapels along the pilgrimage routes. One of his merchants noticed your woodcutter camps and wants to make an offer. Yeah, 50 wood, 75 gold. Good trade. That'll do. We have plenty of wood. So there we are. 109 coins in storage. Okay. No, we don't want the royal book. We want progression. Now. Tooling would be very useful, but as I said before, it is a chain. We need to produce at least 4 buildings to be able to produce tools. Go on. Yeah, it's worth it in the long run. We will need it in the long run. Thank you. Oh, I appear to have paused it. There we go. Right, now where is our iron? It's down here, isn't it? Okay. Let us start. Oh, we're going to need a warehouse as well. Okay, I'm going to put the warehouse up here. There we go. So that's 10 coins. We'll need, where are we? A charcoal hut, which I'll put just there. We have 20 coins left. And we'll need an iron mining camp, which I will put in, I guess, about there. And that's 25 coins that we can't afford just at the moment. All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's discuss a levy. You summoned people to the Great Hall to discuss a potential levy. The villagers don't look too happy about giving away their hard-earned coins, but you know they'll pay if they have to. Minus 30% happiness, 153 coins. Yep, let's do it. There we go. So that's whacked our, or that will whack our happiness right down. But it means we can actually start building some of this stuff. So iron smelter, that can go in just there. 99 coins left. We can afford the blacksmith. Right. Let's get that in there as well. Now, all of this stuff is going to take an absolute age to build. Because at the moment, we don't have any tools. We do have some money left in the bank, so we'll be able to buy some once this trader arrives. And then we'll, in theory, be able to start building some of this stuff and producing our own tools. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. We're doing all right. We've got ourselves our manor house, which is great. And it doesn't look too bad, even if it's just a fairly basic one at the moment. We'll obviously be adding to that as we go along. But we've started setting up for tool production, which is great. We've got ourselves a tax office, which is also great. We might as well bring in a new serf, because we're going to need a lot of people for all of this industry we've just put in. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Oh, and we've got the polished stone as well, so we've got additional trade resources being produced. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. If you're in a position to do so, memberships are available for the channel. Currently giving you access to videos at least a couple of days early. There is a members-only series on Subnautica, which is a great game. And it gives you access to the Discord server. There will be more perks coming in the future, but that's what there is at the moment. So yeah, please do give us a like and a subscribe. And please join us next time. Till then, I've been John. This has been Foundation. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.